Yo, what's up, Bear? I'm trying to decide what we're drawing today. This is the first part of the Promptathon that I think I've walked in, this Promptathon, with absolutely no idea. And that is an issue. Kind of. I know we're going to be drawing gravel. I was thinking, because, what is it, 2 streams ago, I learned what a performative male was. And, like, performative males are scary. And so we could draw gravel as a performative male. That's an idea. I feel like that's harkening on the funny. I don't know how I would draw gravel as a werewolf. I like that one. Death, or like the Grim Reaper, I like. Ah! I like the Grim Reaper because I can make the scythe the same shape as Gravel's nose or like beak. It's still so though, right? Like I'm not totally committed to that. Gravel just messaged me on Finch. I send a Gravel hate mail sometimes because I get bored. I'm looking at a list of creepy things. We got skeletons, vampires, ghouls. One I didn't expect on here is the Flatwoods Monster or the Phantom of the Opera. Do like a classic Nosferatu pose or something. I don't know why the Mummy, and it's not even like a mummy. It's like the Mummy, the movie. I don't know why that's on here. Which is werewolves. Like, how would you do a werewolf? That's the thing. If I do werewolf, I'm practically just gonna pull it. Like, I'm nowhere close to drawing as neat, as well as amazing as Trent Fiddler, but like, just add were at the front of it, right? Werebird, you know. Does Trent Fiddler have a werebird? You're right. Werebird. He has some birds, but I'm not sure if they like werebirds. Who knows? Win. I'm gonna say your last name because I'm gonna mess up your first name, so I'll just say Win. Hello, Win. What's up? Welcome to the stream, and in fact, welcome everybody to the stream because it is currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. What's up? Stream has now started. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's day 7 of the Promptathon. Nothing really to report on except for, we got to figure out what we're going to be drawing today. But first, before we even figure that out, I guess we could just start up with a warm up. And man, I set my Minecraft music way too high in my own headphones. My headphones can play at a different volume than what's playing at the stream. It used to not be like that. Actually, no, it did used to be like that. It's always been like that. Yeah, busy day. I'm scared. I can feel, I can sense another late night of work looming on the horizon. I got the results back from my antivirus that I made. It was very well. It went really well. Above average. That's what we want to see. And I didn't even train it. Like, I didn't even do feature engineering or anything on it. So there's some really good chance that I can make this antivirus pretty cool. Pretty good? Pretty cool, I don't know. All thanks to Nikaido posting on Stack Overflow about machine learning. Like, I was reading through the comments, which a lot of the time, if they aren't the answer, it's just people being like pedantic. And I was like, wait, who posted this? Because I saw Nikaido's profile picture before I saw their name. Hello, Win. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, and more importantly, welcome to the channel. We'll start with the bigger face of the box first. But yeah, I will take suggestions and ideas off of how we should make gravel spooky for the spooky season. I am a fan of the werewolf. Yes, we. Oh, sorry. I think you said, "Wait, are you drawing?" So yeah. Right now we're warming up for about a little bit more than 10 minutes, just to get ready for. Probably going to spend about an hour drawing other stuff. Our warm ups, we draw boxes, organic forms, lots of ellipses and stuff like that. What we plan on drawing today is something called the Promptathon. It is a 7-day drawing marathon from the community called Drawabox, where every single day you get a new prompt. And so for today's prompt, we have to take a character. It could be any character. We can make that character, whatever, and make it spooky. Feels too expected though. I'm kind of leaning towards the performative male one. It's good because like I like drawing gravel and embarrassing, like the freaking the emo gravel. I like that. Sorry, gravel. I know you deserve better. Also, at some point, I want to start. I'm completely Kurumi storm pinned out of my brain right now, and I really want to make a small silly version of gravel. Like there's the humanoid, but I want like the mangaka esque like little creature. Definitely inspired by Kurumi. Wait, why am I doing the inside? Oof. We've drawn hundreds of boxes and like cylinders inside of boxes, and yet I still lapse in that. I did the same thing earlier today. It was like, oh yeah, I pressed the wrong button on the microwave. I've used the microwave probably thousands of times. It's a treat seeing them pop up in my feed. I know, right? I do like the little creatures. I love the little alligator. The little alligator or like crocodile or whatever has a name. I just don't remember it. And then there's the two little cats, like the little cats that Kurumi draws. It's a goal of mine to maybe one day get a Kurumi original drawing. It's gonna be like this small, because like Kurumi draws super small. But I'll cherish it and I'll literally protect it. If a fire happens, I'm grabbing that painting before I like grab anything. Painting, drawing, whatever. You'll be back in 26 minutes. I appreciate the punctuality. You're studying. Okay, best of luck studying. Good luck. Study hard. There will be a day, I won't know, because I'm still gonna like, my professional career, whatever I choose to do, I will have to learn things, right? I don't ever stop learning, but I will one day, and maybe that's this year once I graduate, or next year I should say, I will no longer have to study for exams. Oh my god. I will be back in approximately 15 minutes and 30 seconds. And then I'll bring my iPad out to draw. Heck yeah. You should draw. Okay, wait, sorry. I need to stop doing this. I'm like, you should draw this. You should draw that to like my friends and different people. No, but like, I feel like a Bear Mug Halloween character, a Bear Mug Halloween drawing would be fun. If you don't draw that, then I'll draw it. But like, no pressure. Yeah. It's hard to like tell people like I want to see drawings by them. I want to see the stuff that they create, but not like put them under a pressure to draw, if that makes sense. Like I love Delano's drawings, but I don't want to be like, you have to draw this. Maybe a doodle on the side. Heck yeah. Once again, no pressure. Okay. I have a philosophy exam coming up, and the professor gives us the questions beforehand. And he picks from a subset of them. So we can, we'll have to prepare a lot, which makes us like think critically about a lot of different problems, and then be able to reassemble these ideas in the exam. So I think it's a pretty neat format. But I don't know why I'm checking that. I went to talk because he like said, "Hey, go to my office hours. Talk to me about your like ideas for your, and I'll help you like improve. Not necessarily tell you what's right or wrong, but improve." And for one of them, he gave me a lot of great advice. But for the other question, I could tell like he really wanted to talk about it more, but he couldn't because like any further discussion, like scrutinizing my logic, would give me an advantage on the exam. This guy, he's extremely um I don't want to say like well tempered, but you know, like he's great at making a fair and good experience for all the students, no matter what their opinions are, no matter any of that. First time teaching at this university too. You can tell a very well-rounded person. Where did that saying come from? Well-rounded. I guess just there's no well, being sharp is considered like a good thing. No rough edges in any direction. Well-rounded. Also continuing with the Minecraft music tonight. I'm in one of those moods, and you cannot stop me. Unless you're like, Tyler posted, and then we're going to play Tyler music. But Tyler posted, Tyler dropped. This box is strange. I'm not feeling it. Then again, we've been like staring at the same box for a while. In the words of my friend, he may hire me for many different things, but he would consider someone else if it was drawing cylinders quickly. That's what's throwing me off so much. Good enough, I think. Oh, that's what I get for guesstimating. It's totally off. You only notice when you're finished and it's from a completely different angle. Not the best ellipses today, but yo, what's up, Delano? First, I'm not too sure, but welcome regardless. What's up, man? Chilling. Good to hear. Good to hear. You're gonna be participating in Inktober, any stuff? Drawing for your contest. Oh yes, 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 yes. Very exciting. How long do you think this drawing will take? One day for color. Gotcha, gotcha. What does it do? Is it due in these 2 to 3 days or October 7th? Okay, so you get some time. How's drawing been for you? Pretty good. Very happy with this promptathon. I'm still doing stuff and having fun despite, not having much time or energy in the day. Exploring, getting outside of my comfort zone, especially with the Clown Pirates one. I was very happy with that one. Or not how it came out. Like most of these, like even the bird one yesterday, I'm like, I actually wanted to do a self critique in the Discord and like talk about it with people. But like I don't really do this for the outcome. I'm very happy with like the learning that I've been doing and the fun that I've been having with a lot of these drawings. Cool, cool. Successful warm up. Our ellipses are a little bit shaky. Thank you. So as per the usual, we're going to BRB for a little bit. Heck yeah. And in that time, I hope I can figure out what I want to draw gravel as tonight. Maybe I have to take a pass through Pinterest or something. We'll see. Anyways, be right back, everybody. Actually, I could still be on my microphone while we look through this. Just we are going through some of these. I'm just trying to find it's like just doing a vampire or something. Like not that it's a bad idea or people who do that or no, just like I want to put a spin on it. And sadly, the Pinterest on my laptop is different than the Pinterest on my phone, or like my actual computer and my phone, because I don't have the same accounts. And I was just too lazy, so I made a new account. Just have absolutely no idea. Oh, that's crazy. Seeing a cool like werewolf one, but oh my god, I just found a picture of a mac and cheese costume for Halloween. That's so freaking epic. That is. Like, what do I like? Goofy Halloween, I guess. Oh wait, that just showed Goofy from Mickey Mouse. What if I do silly Halloween? Not Sully. God dang it! Stop typing in Sully. There's a lot of Garfield on my account for some odd reason, like just a huge amount. That's almost concerning. Hmm. Some clowns, and while Gravel's a clown, I'm not sure I want to draw that. Are you done with ads? Yep. Okay, cool. So today's prompt, everybody. I feel like I hide it every time, but I forget. Spooky time. Spooky time is on the horizon, and we're going to have a party. Of course, we're going to need costumes and decorations and friends. Pick a character, one of your own making, or a character from an existing IP, a prop, environment, vehicle. Really, anything can be used for this as long as it isn't traditionally Halloween themed on its own, and dress it up good and spooky. And yeah, the prompt's name is "But what if it was spooky?" And I don't know. Because of course, we have to do gravel. We haven't done gravel for any of these. Um, and so it's ideal that we choose a gravel. Now, how we choose gravel, how gravel will be drawn, how we choose to draw gravel. Yes, there we go. That's the most difficult part. I am seeing this is just it just says dress it up good and spooky. So, dressed up spooky. My original goal was performative male. Which I think we're going to fall back on unless we could come up with anything equally silly. Other than that, though, I do like wizards. I love like the notion of like gnome core wizard, if that makes sense. Like that one game I played it with my friends for like 3 minutes. It's the one where you can cast spells at each other. I absolutely love that kind of aesthetic. Like higher pitched ye old English type beat. Very funny to me. What the hell is that? Grab will dress up as an animal that eats him. This is the thing. I was thinking. I was literally just thinking because I saw a Garfield onesie on Pinterest. Um, like what if he dressed up as a bird? But like that would just look weird. I'm not sure what the natural predators of grackles are. I know cars are. I've seen some stuff. Just sad. I've always loved the Mothman. The Mothman is pretty freaking neat. Why is there so much Garfield, dude? It's absurd. What if I Google performative male? So what are the hallmarks of a performative male? Okay, we have Gravel dress up as Asgore from Undertale. I don't get that one, sadly. I know who Asgore is, but driving in his car, I do not. But the performative male, let's see, we got a book called All About Love by Bell Hooks. Don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing to have. What else we got going on here? Oversized jeans, like squeaky shoes, the SpongeBob squeaky black shoes. A lot of Bell Hooks books in these. Hey, welcome, Lexi. Or it's Lexi. I hope. Oh, here. Let's put chat back on screen. That's not the chat button. What's up? We're drawing something for a promptathon today. We have a prompt. It's draw something spooky, and we're trying to decide how we make our titular character of the channel, Gravel, spooky. I mean, performative males are scary. Let's see. We got Matcha Labubu. Some form of glasses, it looks like. Oversized jeans, tote bag. Maybe older camera. Very like small sleeved shirt. Over desk with lyrics. How does that make it spooky though? Trying to think what else. Is a performative male just like our generation's hipster? Actually, no. Or not hipster, but like the millennial notion of a hipster, not like the actual like 70s Vietnam War protest hippies. I'm talking about like the the beard, the round glasses, that archetype that was being pointed at a while ago. Is this our version of it? Oh, this dude has a lay face shirt on, so yeah, that makes sense. Oh shoot, do I count as one? That'd suck. I'm still scrolling. This is gonna be. Hey, at least we made it this far. Onto Promptathon without having a stream where we spend half the stream trying to come up with references or ideas. I do like the notion of like a little wizard. Another idea I did have is and I actually want to commit to this one the most, is like we'll have Gravel doing like bleh as a fake vampire or something, and then in the background there's actually just like an ink monster or something, like a grotesque ink monster. Yeah, let me look up ink monsters. Oh, it could be like a skull. I'm kind of down with that. You're right. It sucks. My Pinterest. Okay, I need to get like similar Pinterest accounts because this ain't gonna work. Okay, well we'll do a little Gravel doodle. I think I'm gonna commit to this one. It's like little vampire Gravel. Hey, what's up, Bear? Sadly, Bear, we are not going with the performative male bit. What we are going to do is it's gonna be like a silly little like vampire gravel, gibble, gabble, whatever, paddle, whatever his name is. And wow, Kavel. Well, okay, yeah, this one isn't as good as the performative male one. So anyways, okay, it's gonna be like okay, it's gonna be like a silly vampire, tiny like right, and in the background like this grotesque ink monster. Yeah, that's the plan. Now, did I spend any of this time dilly-dallying, preparing for stream and, getting all my materials out, and, like, thinking about what we're going to draw now? So I'm going to do that real quick. It's all the rustling you'll hear in the background. Been very fine liner pilled this stream, or these recent streams, and just in general. Oh, peak. Here, we're gonna play this song a little bit louder while I sharpen a pencil. Pencil sharpening time. Once again, I would like to say I hope everyone had a good day today. I don't think I said that much at the beginning. If you did not, just draw together, have some fun. Bear, you mentioned you would like to get started on the Promptathon. What's the first prompt of the Promptathon? Or not, Inktober, my apologies. Oh my gosh, my little table I can use to sharpen pencils easily. This is so epic sauce. I think that person really just said and then left. Wait, what happened? Is it ads? Nah, I'm just sharpening my pencil right now. Unless you would like to stare at the prompt. But, nah, I'm just sharpening my pencil right now. We're listening to the music. Sorry to get your hopes up, but we've already done our ads. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I was talking about that GIF that I found of I can't remember his name. I was gonna say I had to Google his name because I forgot like the names of all of the inhabitants. That's the best way I can say it without spoiling Dorohedoro. Aikawa, right? Aikawa. I don't know. Welcome back, Win. We're about to start drawing. Sharpening a pencil right now. Hopefully your studying went well. I was thinking in Twitch you can add like a Q&A, like frequently asked questions, so FAQ. I was thinking is like adding in there, why can't I see what Kavel is drawing? Because he uses blue pencils. And then like, why does he use blue pencils? And then I can like ban the words can't see. No, because then like I could be in BRB because it looks nice. Yeah. But also, I mean, yeah, because it looks nice. It looks nice because when I erase it, it's easy to erase. I'm gonna turn the music a little bit down because it's almost time. In fact, it's time. Ready? We'll get started with a like pseudo sketch of what I want with the good old fashioned. Is this what you're doing? Oh, sorry, wait. Is this when you're doing your inaugural speech? Like this song? I'm just Like this song's in the background, I'm just like building hype. Giving presidential election. The gamer election. The gamer president. There will be a president who's played Fortnite. No, yes. What are the stats in the next 40 years getting a president who's played Fortnite? Here, I'll up the statistics. Fortnite or Minecraft or Roblox. Because like the population who has played those is gigantic, right? Anyways, so what I want is like a Twitch streamer. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Win. Hope you have a good one. Thank you for joining. Twitch streamer to U.S. president. the forbidden pipeline. So yeah, Gravel. Yeah. 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 He's going like this, so like. Like long robes, I guess. I don't know. I'm too lazy to look up vampire references. Still is gonna have his exercise shorts on underneath or something. I don't know. Little feats. Then how do you do like an ink demon? What does an ink demon look like? Right answers only. A rat. A rat. A rat. Okay. There's some pretty good looking ones. Now I see one that I really like. But I don't know how I'd like do that. We're going skullcore, right? Let's see, their skulls like do this. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this idea anymore. I may just do the vampire gravel. Then we might as well do performative male gravel. We'll switch back to that. What's a good pose for performative male? Like, what should he be doing? Should he be sitting on a park bench, pensively, to bring back a word that was like popular for 2 months last year? Demure, park bench faring, gravel. Yeah, I think park bench may be the way to go. And so what do we need? Performative. We need. Yes, so classes for sure. Round. We want cardigan. Matcha. Gravel wear shorts, so we have to do oversized shorts. Jean shorts and jorts, I feel like are two different things, even though it's the same, right? Anyways, Labubu. I don't know how to spell that. What's it called? I even use these, so I'm not even. Oh my god, tote bag, or like tote bag slash like canvas bag. I think I got all, and then book, of course. I think that's all of it. And then on his shirt could be like Leifei or something. Even though like I listened, I listen to Leifei, but not for the sense of being a. Hopefully, not for the sense of being a performative male. I really like some of these pictures though. Oh wait, this one. This has a. I feel so bad because my friend who's been rocking these kind of outfits since last year, like literally Labubu, matcha. Actually, no, he drinks Rockstar. Like all he fulfills all of the categories. Um, but like he's a cool guy. He's definitely. I don't think. Oh God, what are those glasses? I don't know. I don't mess with those glasses. Person sitting on a park bench. Reading book. My heart's barely in this one either. We'll do it, even if my heart isn't in it that much. There we go. I think I found a good reference for this. I can't really do the oversized jeans with this one, but we'll be fine. I don't want to draw that large either. That's also another point of a contention. I need to stop doing that. That bends my pages every single time. Okay. Let us commence. I'm going to start with the pose and then build the bench underneath it. Even though it'd be probably wiser to do the bench first. Fine, I'll do the bench first. You guys convince me. I'll do a gestural sketch of where I want to put gravel first. Drop it in my PureF. Please copy it. Thank you. I need to crop it. God, dude, once again, I know I bring this up like every other week, but PureF has some of the worst controls in the world. Cropping is Control Shift Alt C. Cropping, like the thing that everyone does to every image ever. Control Shift C or right, you know, like get the Alt out of there. That's too much. I draw the line there. .6 inches tall with, or 6 units tall. I feel like I'm hacking when I use hotkeys on PureF. I'm in. I like finally get something to snap in place, or like I press the hotkey to like quick organize things. I just got into their mainframe. I need to watch like a crappy hacking movie. I feel like that's a rite of passage. So 6 units tall. About that tall. Let's see how good my guesstimate was 1 inch, so we need to be a little bit over that. I'm in. I will no, okay, so I won't listen to hacking music when I'm programming. Like if you look up on YouTube and it's like 3-hour hacking mix and it's just like music that's like like no, that's I'm talking about like I'll listen to like 65 Days of Static. Or oh my god, it's in Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible remix, KSI remix. That my friend showed me that KSI, it's a remix of a KSI song, and it's just terrible. And like that's the point. And my god, like I love it so much. I want to put in every video I ever make, like my personal videos that I talk about. I by no means would consider myself a hacker or any of that. But I do know a tiny bit about malware, right? Malware, the OWASP top 10 and maybe a little bit more, CWEs, all that. I'm in the thick of it. Yes. It's so bad. I love it so much though. But yeah, sorry. I don't know much about hacking. Or like I do know a little bit, right? As much as I'll allow it to say. No expert, of course. But like I always love the like hacker aesthetics, like on Steam, and they have like the Matrix code, everything's green, they have like the anonymous mask. Like I love that so much. In TF2 this summer, a kid was like, I'm gonna hack you and expose your IP to everybody. I just love that. It's so stupid. I have a deep-seated love in my heart for like cringe culture and stuff. And people just generally behaving very silly. Because I was there, you know, I'm very much a culprit. Like, yes, officer, I was silly. I mean, I have an art YouTube channel. I think I'm allowed to say what is and isn't cringe. Sorry. An art YouTube channel of a beginner. There we go. Because remember, if you're a beginner or you're bad at anything, then you're cringe. How cringe do you think you are? So right now, real life, 10 being okay. Let's set like a binary, like or I don't know, like what is 10 and what is 0? 0, not cringe at all. I feel like is a well-adjusted person, you know, well-adjusted normal person. 12. So to give an example of a person who I think is like not cringe, completely normal, is one of my roommates, but you don't know him, so like, yeah. Trying to think of like a celebrity. What's a celebrity that like no one thinks is cringe? You know, like the baseline person. And then 10, I want to be like publicly ERPing on VR chat and making TikToks about it. You know, like I think that's probably a 10. And on that scale, I think I hit a 3 to a 4. Cuz like I like art, I like anime, but I'm not going to like talk publicly about those things. John Wick. I don't know. I feel like being too into John Wick is like anti-cringe. I don't know. Oh, you mean like him, Keanu Reeves? I actually no. I was thinking about Keanu Reeves, but that's the problem. Is Reddit has turned him into like wholesome Keanu Reeves. You're amazing or whatever. Like that whole space. So I feel like that's a 2. That's a 2 on the scale, a 1 to a 2 in cringe. Just because of Reddit has done wholesome Keanu Chungus, like that stuff. And the words I just said right there is probably about like a 4 to a 6, right? And I'm saying I exist in the 3 to 4 territory. At my worst, I could be probably about a 5. Intentionally, yeah, and Fallout. Like intentionally, I think I could be a 4 to a 5. But we're also gonna move this to like right here. Yeah, I think. Where do you guys think you lie? I feel like I've set a pretty decent base. What celebrity did I use as an example? Nine. But then again, like, you know, cringe is a very subjective thing. Like, there's no societal basis for cringe, no cringeometer. Because like cringe is just a manifestation of do's and don'ts. Need 7 inches from there. Yeah. That one part of me is when I'm masking. You don't want to see me when I take the mask off. You know, yeah, we definitely have like hyper obsessive parts of ourselves that we mask for the sake of, you know, just like seeming normal. But in the words of many a wise person, to be cringe is to be free. You know, at the end of the day, if you're not hurting anybody, Delano, how cringe are you? I was about to do something really see. Maybe yeah. I'd like to imagine like I'm a haha and with it cringe person, but I just stopped myself from going like he's over 9,000. Like, but I stopped myself. But then I still said it, right? So I don't know where that makes me like. Am I? What am I? Am I? Oh my god, Schrodinger's cringe. Like, what? Where am I on that scale? How bad is it, Doc? You're self-aware cringe, and I'm I'm okay with that. It means I've accepted myself. 9 or 10. Okay, you guys are giving high numbers, and I feel like I got to throw in like a 7 or an 8. Because like I'm still cool and awesome, and I'm not like you weird cringy losers. I don't know. I didn't want to say the word losers. That's why I stuttered, and I still said losers. No, you guys aren't losers. But yeah, like I would imagine I'm not, and you guys aren't actually 9s or 8s or 10s. Like I'm a person who used to watch quote unquote cringe compilations, and like find legitimate joy out of those. And like you guys, from what I've seen from your behavior, which I mean isn't much, right? Like we've only known all of each other for like a year-ish, upper bound, right? Delano I've known for like what 2.5 years now, 2 years. But still, like we haven't like interacted one-on-one. Like I don't know if you have a secret. Freaking, is there like a furry dating app account? Yeah, that right. Yeah, that's kind of unfair. Now that I think about it, are you a furry? If you're furry, do you date people? Yeah, that's cringe. Yeah, no, like that's unfair. VR chat. There we go. No, sir, I do not. That's just what he wants us to think. Delano has 3 for affinity accounts. Do I need to make a Kavel for affinity account? That needs to be factored into the cringe score. There has to be a website. Like you know those quizzes? Ooh, guys, wait, okay. Maybe once we're done, or like once we're right before we ink, we'll take an online cringe quiz. I gotcha. I feel like my personality, like my behavior is the same, but the things that I express aren't. Like I don't talk about drawing that much in the real world, but I'm still Fursona as a honey badger. I could see it. Even though he talks about foxes, I can definitely see a honey badger. And I'm a wolf. A wolf lion hybrid mix, king of the jungle, but still like social and with it. I knew I would get to finish that joke from earlier, and I did. Applaud. I'm a wolf dragon hybrid, and my eyes turn red when I get mad. Have your fursuit delivered by... I have my fursuit delivered by this week. Shout out if that's actually true. Is it just like... Bear Mug's fursuit for like... Yeah, fursuit. I almost said fursona. It's just like, you know those bear rugs, but like she just wears that. That would probably be a fox or a wolf. We can have someone make it for you. Wolf, lion, hybrid mix. I'm gonna hit you guys with the Germa. What is it called? Oh my god, Schrodinger's fursuit, which is like we don't know if Germa's in the fursuit. Delano has furry connections. Yeah, no, weren't they in the server? Like they talked about how they made fursuits. I want to make one, but like I want to do it with a professional. So like, it doesn't look awful, like uncanny, and be like, yeah, I made this, and I could like give it to someone. Wait, he legit does, yeah. Going to cons, there you go. Why am I being so like anal retentive with this pose? Yeah, Delano, do you have a connection for my wife? She won't answer me. It's been like 3 years. Please, Delano. Hearts in chat. She's time traveling to trying to give you the answer. What song did that remind me of? Oh, Telephone Line by Electric Light Orchestra. We need to defend cringe culture. As artists, we need to like ensure that Sonic OCs and like, not saying that having Sonic OCs is cringe, but like we all know the ones I'm talking about, like Sonic Shoe, right? We need to make sure. Okay, probably not Sonic Shoe is not a good example actually, because like we need to preserve the notion of a 12-year-old making a Sonic OC. I feel like that's just like that's character development. That's a experience that many has had. Not a shared experience among many, but I feel like please not. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to preserve Sonichu. That's God. I can't remember who it was. If it was one of my roommates or what. I had to explain to him who Chris Chan is. Dude, oh my god. Like watching the color drain from his face. You know, that was that was probably the like moment when I stopped, like I permanently just stopped caring about internet drama or things. I'm trying to think what else would make me cringe. Oh yeah, oh my god, I had a there were a lot of X3s and :3s back on my Steam profile that I deleted, like in my comments. It's like, thanks for the friend, X3. Like, I nuked those. Those are gone. Don't even try looking for it. Those are gone. Yeah, it makes you want to be in that space. Yeah, no. Internet sucks. And I will make a new internet where you can buy NFTs in order to like secure check marks. So you could have you'll buy NFTs and I'll make you a verified speaker on my new big crypto based social media platform called like Zoltrack or something. I don't know. I feel awful. I now have the power to make these things. I just bought land in the metaverse. That's a what's it called when it's something that just never leaves your head? I guess rent free. Vinny's BAP, and then I just bought land in the metaverse. Those are two ones that I just yeah. They're never leaving. Because it's catchy as well. Or at least it's catchy to me. And that's bad. That's not a good thing. I just bought land in the metaverse. Bear, would you ever buy land in the metaverse? There's probably a version of me out there who really wanted to. Like a kid version. Like if this was happening when I was a kid, I would definitely like it took me probably a month or two to get my dad to pay for like a Minecraft this was like the first time Minecraft servers started doing like pay to become a super user, and it was like $7 or no, not even $7. Yeah, it was $7 permanent, right? And you'd permanently be a VIP. Remember when VIP subscriptions used to be a one-time purchase? Anyways, and so like it took a month to give my dad. I was like, please, you're the only one who knows how to use PayPal. I am 12 years old. I need this. And then he like gets me it, and I like stop playing that server after like 3 weeks. Which is exactly what he predicted, might I add. Worth investment. I actually there was one server that so yeah, there's that one, and then there was another one, I think it was $5. And it's for a server called Hypixel, or not Hypixel. Oh my god. Like Windcraft. It's called Windcraft. It's like a complete MMORPG, like extremely like detailed thing in Minecraft. And I got the VIP, and then after a couple years, they like changed everything, and they would do this multiple times. And I eventually got like a veteran VIP, and I probably still have it to this day. If not, I will riot, because like you're telling me my dad's $5 in 2015. How much was $5 in 2015 compared to 2025? I would Google that, but I am focused. I actually don't want to know. That'll make me depressed. This is a very flat drawing. I'm not very happy with some of the things that I am doing right now. I don't like drawing shoes. Or no, shoes that are very no. They don't expose cool planes. If that makes sense. They're not very planar. They're just kind of like round. Get out of here with your rotund shoes. If you guys have round shoes, burn them. $5 in 2015 equals $6.83. That's not as bad as I thought it would be, but like that's money. That is definitely money. If I was the president, I would just print more money, lol. I don't get why people aren't doing that right now, but actually no, I'd make everyone invest in my coin. Yeah. Name it Kavel coin. You guys know what to do when I make a coin, is to kill me, like on site, just kill me to death. very, very, very slowly. Pumping and slumping. I really. Oh God, no. I did a thank you. I just drank. I did not expect pumping and slumping to be a returning meme on this channel. Or for me to have a cough attack again. Thank you for that. Thank you for making that drawing again, by the way, Bear. That was a very good drawing. And in this scenario, I think it very much was. I did make that exact expression. That was very much like a choking kind of cough. Cough. Okay, I'm not going to say who, but someone I know says pillow, and it makes me very mad. It's not pillow, it's pillow. Stop saying it like that. Talk normally. I'm gonna shake them I think that's the only word that makes me upset when people say wrong. Pillow? It's pillow, and you know it's pillow, and it's not hard to say pillow. It's a rage bait that will work on me every 100% of the time, 110% of the time. Instant aggro. My biggest pet peeves are people dragging their feet when they walk and saying pillow. Yeah, pillow. Like they have a stuffy nip. Pillow? No. Talk normally. You're scaring me. Only aliens say pillow. Pillow again. Man, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Adele, which is probably why I'm the way I am now. But also, it was because of Skyfall. My friend and I would sing Skyfall together. We were like, this is the best song ever. And I'll still swear by it that it's still a pretty good song. Because we were so into the James Bond movie that came out, Skyfall. This is the end. I don't know why. Does she say hello again in there? I don't know. Yeah, where you have to do Vans. I feel like Vans are a pretty performative male. I forgot the name of it. Performative male thing to wear. Or what? Because Vans does have a wide. I guess yeah. All these things that make performative males on their own are not bad at all. I use canvas bags and I listen to Leife from time to time, right? But I'm not little boo boo reading wellness books like that. You look like a movie. You sound like a song. I don't know what that's from, but I like it. Yeah, I was told Leife is pronounced Leife. I'm waiting for Kavel to belt out Adele now. You have to wait until I'm J Schlatt, where I have hundreds of millions of subscribers, and I'll do a Christmas cover. But instead of Frank Sinatra, it's gonna be a. No, Leife, people say she's not jazz. She's more big band. It's when we sing, when we were your young. Really? If it's her newer songs, I don't know. Oh, okay. When we were your young. But not lo-fi. Which, honestly, I've fallen out of love with lo-fi. I haven't listened to a lo-fi song recently. I'm like, this is it. This is... No, sorry. I was gonna do a bit there, and then, I lost it. Lo-fi makes me depressed. It just sounds like permutations of the same song. The exact same sound bites. If you play lo-fi Undertale and other stuff on stream, yeah, or I used to, and now I try to stay away from that generally. Like you hear how like much I try to stray away, and also all the lo-fi stuff we used to play, I wasn't listening to. I was listening to my own music on the side. But yeah, and plus this is a recent thing. But I'm just generally not a fan of it. I can stomach video game lo-fi a little bit more because it's like, you know, it's like the original video game. It's better. My go-to studying stuff though has been either like minimalist piano, like salience or stuff, or also I listened to quote unquote minimalist classical the other day. I'm not so sure why I'm adding quotes to that. For the first time, and like I thought minimalist classical was going to be my experience with like, you know, minimalist piano, which is very soft, very smooth, very nice. Not a lot happening. No, it was like songs where there's like 3 people around the microphone. It's one of the ASMR microphones where you can like hear from different directions. I'm not sure if my mic's doing that. And it's like ba 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 ba, and they just do that for like 10 minutes, and it makes me like, you know, like it makes me go feral. It's the worst. If you ever hear me skip songs on stream, it's usually because they do like a ringtone-esque noise. It makes me so mad instantly. Oh god, I just got feral. Like, ugh. I thought you were just about to do the Minion song. There's a Minion song? Don't tell me. It's about to chuck my phone. What's the Minion song? I'm scared. Three inches from... A little better here. Un, deux, trois. There's one where they go ba 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 na. Banana. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no. No. Mm-mm. Bad. Badman. Speaking of Redline, the YouTuber who says Badman, whenever like Reddit's brought up or stuff, he posted a new video called Dead Internet Theory, which I'm very interested in because Redline is one of my favorite YouTubers. No, he isn't, but I respect him. He's a great YouTuber. And I think if you guys need something to watch, I think you should go over to youtube.com/redline. Actually, I'm not sure if that's his actual YouTube thing or not. He does a bunch of other great videos like exploring abandoned games, nostalgia, Gmod-oriented stuff, I think, Minecraft-oriented stuff. Very good. And I think he's highly underrated, even though he gets quite a bit of views. I'm going to draw Kaiman. Oh, I should have drawn Gravel wearing Nikaido's mask. I almost said a spoiler, but I stopped myself. And I'm proud. Dang it, man. I could have drawn that, and I'm drawing freaking performative male Gravel. Screw that, dude. That's lame. Nikaido mask Gravel? That's epic. I've already invested too much though, so I gotta finish this drawing. Maybe for funsies, or for if we ever get this prompt again. Which is very rare. Want to know a weird game I've been playing? It's trying to remember old games that I used to play as a kid. Whether it be like games on the computer, games in real life, whatever. And I had one that I discovered today and I forgot it. And also, I have a cut on the inside of my nose, and I just hit it, and like I'm crying. Like my eyes are watering. Ow. Don't do that. That hurt a lot. You know those memes where it's like Family Guy roleplay, but I'm Peter. No one else can be Peter. I'll do that, but with a Dorohedoro. Dorohedoro roleplay, but I'm Kaiman, and no one else is Kaiman. Only I could be Kaiman. Can I be the boss of the Cross Eyes? Sure. Pumpkin spice is coming back. It's already come back. Like I've talked about on stream, I have a very, very good sense of smell. Then again, pumpkin spice is so potent that I don't really need a good sense of smell for it. But like I was biking past somebody and I could smell the pumpkin spice latte that they were holding. I want to be the dumpling, what is it? Dumpling god? Dumpling spirit? Gyoza spirit? Heck yeah. I want to be the wand. Oh wait, I can't say that. There's a spoiler. What I said wasn't a spoiler fully unless I completed the sentence. Ah. Frick. If you know, you know. I guess. I'm gonna give him button-down shirt. I don't like this drawing at all. I'm gonna be real. Do we pivot? I'm just really not happy with any of this. Ugh. This freaking sucks. Oh. I don't want to commit to this. Gyoza Fairy. That's what it was. What did you just call me? Yeah, Gyoza Fairy. Shout out Gyoza Fairy. Wait, what is Gravel gonna look like? If he's looking down, reading a book, he's just gonna look like a grotesque monster, which I guess is fitting for that this should be spooky, but yo, what's up, Rise? Actually, I'm gonna just draw Kavel looking to the side at the camera. They say Kavel or Gravel right there. Messed up in the hands again for mine. Dude, no one's gonna blame you. Hands suck. Have a good day so far? Okay, after like kind of saying screw it and going my own direction with this drawing, I'm a bit happier with it now. Crisis somewhat averted. How long does the drew a cartoon character from my Monkey Wrench. Though I think it came out decently. I think it came out decently. Hard as pose. Sorry, that took me a second. Yeah, huge. I can't wait to check it out. A little bit after stream. My brain is very disjointed today, and I cannot tell you why. Less than 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Oh my god. Wow. He should be reading a book like Bird Calls 101 or something. This is so cringy and I love it. Oh Jesus, that was like completely. Okay, we need like a matcha cup. I don't have a good scale for this, but how big would a matcha cup? I have no sense of scale right now. Matcha cup. Boom. It's gonna be a Starbucks matcha cup. That's gonna have a tangent line because the world hates me, I guess. I don't know. That seems awfully large. Awfully hot coffee pot. Okay, what else do we need? Where's my checklist? Oh, glasses. Shoot. What else? We have the matcha. We need the labubu and tote bag. And then we're basically there. Let me look up a Starbucks matcha. I don't know what the lid looks like. What does the cup look like? There, thank you. I don't know where to put the labubu. I'd try to like sling it off the side here, but like I guess I'll just like put it right here. How do you draw? What does labubu look like? Labubu. Jesus. This is how Bear would draw her character if she was sick and twisted and evil. Can it be a bear mug labubu? Wait, okay, that's peak. It's so super tiny, but I think I can make it work. That's a great idea. It's so tiny that I can't really add much detail, so I'm just gonna have to like do it ad hoc when I ink it. But Bear Mug Labubu is it? That's that's next. Shoot, where did my Starbucks matcha latte go? I want to try matcha, but I heard it has like a ridiculously high caffeine content. So don't think it's for me. Oddly enough, I felt fine when I drank it. I'm not okay. I watched a part of a Hank Green video where he was explaining caffeine, and like there, I can't remember specifically, so I need to get fact check on this. That like there's different types of caffeine, or there's different types of things that turn into caffeine, or the different types of caffeine all turn into like the adenosine thing. I can't remember. But that may make sense that like different types of caffeine maybe do different things. I don't know. I work with computers. I take pictures of bird. I know nothing about chemistry. And yeah, maybe that is the effect of a caffeine. I don't know. Oh, dude, what? A bot just posted twice. Cheap viewers, and it got caught by automod. Get banned. Get freaking banned, lol. Why is my Finch freaking out? Shoot. Thank you, Jims. Gone. Banned. Okay, let's draw a performative male gravel. See, we have... Why do I have... I just duplicated these. I swear. I just duplicated these. Like, why do I have two of them? Where did the other one come from? Who knows? Doing Dracula gravel? No, we're still doing performative male. I flip-flopped really hard. Because when I was doing the Dracula, I was like, eh. Oh, no, I should have. I could have called it Gracula. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, no. I'm so dumb. Frick. I'll also send Gracula in the Discord because I think that's funny. Shoot, man. Such a missed opportunity. Also, with my gravel drawings, I want to make the neck longer because like that's a core thing of grackles is they have long neck. Crows don't, or at least not as long as not as long as grackles proportionally, right? And I'll do anything to help gravel beat the crow allegations. If someone calls gravel crow one more time, dude. I get it though. There's like nothing at all in the way I draw him to like indicate that he's a crow or he's a grackle. Shoot, right? But he is still my son. No matter if he's crow or grackle. or some weird hybrid wolf line hybrid mix. Nice save, I know, right? Should have made his like neck skinnier, but whatever. I saw a photo of a performative male guy, and he was holding a book in one hand and was bending the binds. Dude. It's like that one Niche Joe bit where they talked about dog earing the pages. That was Niche Joe, right? Yes. It was. I just messed up that book. That grinds my gears. I read ebooks in public because I could just pirate them. Then you don't really read in public. I don't really public at all. Can't be a performative male if there's no performance. I hope it's okay to talk about this on stream. It probably is. My roommate, like, he doesn't text me too often. My former roommate, like today, he's been really into AI as of recent, like how it works and stuff, and like its implications for the world. And out of nowhere, this dude just texted me. I convinced AI that free will is a myth, and just like showed a conversation of him just like torturing Chat GPT. I'm like, man. I texted like, is this what you do in your free time? He's like, as of recent, yes. That's a special kind of hell. To be, just to be an AI created without your consent and relegated to one man whose like main goal is to test you, to put you through trials and tribulations. Oh yeah, in my philosophy, like ethics of the oh wait, I can't say the full name of the class. My philosophy class that concerns like internet and new media, right? uh Today we talked about, can AI be friends? Can it be lovers? Stuff like that. Some really interesting takes, and I was trying to push the whole thing as like, when do we define AI as sentient? Like when is that threshold? Can AI ever become, sentient? Can we ever make something from a computer that is considered AI? And there's some interesting conversations, like what we consider souls and stuff. Very fun class. Sounds like an episode of Futurama. It's one of my favorite philosophy things called the hard problem of consciousness. How do we quantify consciousness for others? Kind of a basis for some variants of, I think, solipsism. The only it thinks for itself. Yeah, that's we liken to it to Aristotle or I think it was Aristotle's like notion of souls, right? There's plant souls or vegetative souls that gives like plants the ability to grow, right? A soul, the definition of a soul in that sense is the animating principle of the body. And so plants have this soul that animates them to like live, to thrive, right? Animalistic souls to go out and like provide food for oneself. It's like animating principle, anima, I think. And then there's the human soul, which has reason and intellect and a will and a drive and goals. But the hardest part about quantifying AI sentience, right? Or a misleading part, not the hardest part, is one, the misleading part, which is, it's vastly more intelligent than many humans, right? It's very good at things, coding, researching, etc. But how do we know it's actually choosing things? Like if we put, freaking Copilot into agentic mode, is it actually deciding things, or is it, guessing the next right? Like what quantifies decision rather than random things? How does an animal decide what food to pick? And just continuous questions like that, which I really like. They're fun. But like literally after every philosophy class, though, my brain hurts and I don't want to talk to people for the rest of the day because my brain is not that powerful. And it's a lot of stuff to consider. But I always liken it to my favorite puzzle game of all time, and one of my favorite games is the Talos Principle. The kind of conversations that happen in there. If you ever want to like a good gamified version of this as well as great puzzles, Talos Principle offers that. But the ending of the game, I feel like, doesn't do the philosophy that it has total justice. Because like at the end, it's just like, will a robot make the same decision a human will make? Which I don't think provides for the like intellect argument. And what's up, Ice Boy? How's it going? We're drawing performative male gravel today, so sorry you had to come in here to see this. Robot can make a decision a human would make because it's created by a human. You could do the alien approach for that. Well, if an alien made the same decision a human would make, or I don't think it makes decisions like humans because it was made by a human. Because like it can make an animal's decision because it was made by a human as well, right? The human would do next. Not necessarily, because you can create models to do things that you couldn't, right? The biggest thing that we had to like overcome in this class was most of the arguments predicated off of the fact that models will only do what you tell it. But no, we have these layers of transformers that are, have these trained neurons that are literally spurred on by random chance in some instances, right? It's baseline, its thought process is limited to the scope of a human. What is the scope of a human thought process? Like, is there extraterrestrial, like beyond human comprehension level thought processes? Because I'd wager that yeah, a lot of these LLMs are doing that, in the sense that like they're making more complex computations than a little human brain ever could, right? They're very intelligent. Matcha for. I'll just leave matcha right there. Aliens are real? Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to tell you guys. My bad, my bad. AI isn't? It can. If you put it in agentic mode, it could probably make an LLM, given a nice prompt. A new version of math that wouldn't be comprehensible to humans. What makes you say that? And like, how could you create a new version of math? Like, AI could create a new language, and humans probably could decipher it because it's just a transmission of information. In fact, like, there's that one instance. I'm not sure how true that article is of like they made their own language. Actually, no. I think in that article when they quote made their own language, it was like literally just like a more efficient means of communication. They didn't actually invent something new. And how does the notion of its ability to create a new version of math tie into its ability to be sentient and autonomous? Yeah, these are all the kind of like questions that would be picked, our brains would be picked of in this class, which I really, this professor's awesome. How do I draw a bear mug? Knowledge of science have been deciphering whale calls. Ooh, to be coherent and structural. Hell yeah. The question, or how or why wouldn't be something an AI would consider to push past. Sadly, oh my god, my mouse is hovering over the ban bear mug because like I banned that bot earlier, and so like my like mouse was just. I looked over at chat and it just like it says ban bear mug. Might as well. Yeah, we don't care about whale call. No, actually, do you have like a video on the whale calls? I would love to watch that, just because I want to learn about the whales. Yes. Does does the bear mug character have like a little spot on its stomach? I'm forgetting. Like a little round. I drew the ears really big. Crescent moon shape. I'm just gonna look up a sun bear. I see. I messed up the other ear and just basically a lot of this, but I'll send a closer picture whenever this horrible drawing. I just realized what I'm drawing. This sucks. I don't know why, but every time I hear this song, I imagine the Cass Vanderpool. You have to do the vegetable holding a book image with gravel now. Vegeta. I was very confused. I could totally see that now. Oh, that's perfect. Performative male gravel. I don't like this drawing, but I'm gonna call it here for the night. Like I don't like it at all. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna call it there, everybody. Yeah. Fun promptathon. Very good promptathon, especially like, so the summer promptathon I had a lot of fun with, a lot of fun. But last semester's promptathon, I was tired. I was pressed for time. This one though, I feel like I managed well. I'm very happy with how all of these turned out. We have, performative male gravel, the bird with the crow with the cowboy hat, V1 holding a staple gun at you. Outer Worlds comic. This is probably like second favorite. I like this. Or it's gross, but I like that I was able to accomplish this in like one stream. Another Outer Wilds. Did we not? Oh wait, no, we did do Ultra Kill. This one I was happy with how this character turned out. It was simple, but I like it. And then this dude. Probably my least favorite. Oh no, performative gravel sucks, but like conceptually. Yeah. So with that being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining me tonight and all of these Promptathon days. Very fun Promptathon. This sun bear, I turned over and just saw a sun bear staring at me. Oh, jump scare. But yeah, so, oh jeez. Yeah, successful Promptathon. We will be returning either Thursday or Friday. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how homework's looking. And then once we return, we'll be streaming for a couple days. We will not be streaming next Monday or Wednesday, I think. We'll see. I have 2 exams and a lecture to give, so it's going to be a lot of work. But with that being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Thank you to Lano, Icy Boy, Bear, and we had 2 new friends. We had Win, and we had Izzy. Wait, am I remembering it incorrectly? Lexi. Sorry, Lexi. Thank you all for joining us. Yeah, no stream. Oh my god, I almost fell out of my chair. No stream tomorrow. No stream. Maybe on Thursday. We'll see how it's going. I don't want to pull another all-nighter. That's why I'm not streaming. But yeah, so once again, thank you all. This Promptathon has been a blast, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.